A warm welcome to the Sacred Heart Church here in the heart of Edinburgh. It gives me great pleasure to introduce you to a few interesting facts about our church. In 1859, a temporary chapel was built in Hunter's Close in the Grassmarket, when priests from the Society of Jesus were invited to Scotland to serve the growing Catholic population of Edinburgh. The original plan for this building was for it to be used as a hall, serving a larger church to be built nearby. Happily for the Jesuits, and for successive generations of Catholics, funds ran out, and this rather oddly shaped building was converted into the church in which we worship today. An extract from the notice book on the 1st of July 1860, which was read out to the congregation in Hunter's Close, stated that next Sunday the 11 o'clock Mass will be said in the new church. That 11 o'clock Mass was most fittingly impressive. I would now like to draw to your attention some objects of notable interest within our church. We might start with the two statues of St. Ignatius of Loyola, the founder of the Society of Jesus, and his close companion, St. Francis Xavier. These well-loved statues are the objects of great devotion in our church. The St. John Ogilvie statue is impressive and is also a particular favourite amongst Catholics. He was the only Scottish Jesuit martyr of the Scottish Reformation. St. John Ogilvie had been a Calvinist, but became a Catholic, entering the Society of Jesus and being ordained priest in 1610. This bronze statue of our greatly loved saint portrays him about to receive the cross of martyrdom. Our Lady of Holyrood, or the Black Madonna as she is referred to, in a parish magazine in July 1927, stands in a small oratory just off the main church. There is quite an interesting story surrounding this oak statue, about which you might like to learn more. The Stations of the Cross are considered by many to be the main feature of our church. For almost 150 years, they have been a means of great devotion by successive generations of Catholics. They were painted by a Bavarian artist of the post-Nazarene school, and possibly some of his students, between the years 1871 and 1874. You will find these dates on some of the paintings. With the aid of a Heritage Lottery grant, the 14 Stations of the Cross were restored and conserved between the years 1999 and 2002. In the vault of our fine church, you will see 8 framed ovals of Jesuit saints. The statue of the Sacred Heart in finely carved wood was a gift from one of our parishioners in 1885, and possibly is one of the best loved of all the church's adornments. The impressive white marble pulpit, designed by S. Hembest Capper in 1897, costing £300, was donated by the parishioners in memory of a much-loved priest, Father Edward White, after 25 years of service. Again, in fine white marble, the baptismal font was an unrecorded acquisition. During the renovations to the interior of the church in the 1980s, this was moved from the baptistry in the narthex to the sanctuary at the front of the church. In the narthex, however, there stands a very impressive St. Peter, bought in 1931 for £200, with the intention of harmonising with the interior decorations of the church. It is also worth noting the 6 stained glass panels in the 2 side doors as you enter the nave of the church, which are representative of Jesuit saints and martyrs, and in the centre doors of Mary, the Mother of our Saviour. During this weekend, there are some members of our congregation on duty to answer further questions you may have. For example, who are the Jesuit saints in the ovals picked out in the vault? There is also availability for tea and coffee in our church hall when you need some refreshment. Finally, there are some books for sale and also some miniature sets of our Stations of the Cross. The books in particular can offer you some further insight into the life of this parish church since 1859 and hopefully in the countless years ahead. You are most welcome here, and we trust that you enjoy your visit.